fucking get this thing fucking going. Let's get it started. Because in reality, this was supposed to already be posted, so technically either sometime today or last night, but also a fucking week ago. But I'm a fucking pathetic, lazy piece of shit, terrible host. So I didn't post one yet last week, a podcast, even though I have no followers, nobody watches these, I get no views. It's not the point. Alright, I've literally felt like shit since I haven't posted, and it's simply just because even if nobody sees that video, when they click on me after a clip goes viral 3 years from now, and I do have hundreds of thousands of followers, even if that video still has 0 views, they still are gonna, before they ever sub, click on the channel and then scroll and see a video's been posted every week and be like, he's consistent, I'll sub and see what's up. But they see that I don't post every fucking week, they're gonna be like, this dude sucks, I'm not gonna fucking watch him. I'm gonna rarely fucking see him, I would have to binge him, and then I would have to fucking wait for the new season to drop. Basically, it's fucking garbage, nobody wants to do that. If you're not consistent, you're not worth shit in the content world, unless you're just good enough and used to be consistent enough. You have to go through a term of consistency no matter what for people to be like, alright, I know you, I'm gonna sub, I'm willing to put up with the time that you don't post because what you post is quality enough, and or you were just consistent enough so you have a good enough fan base, like we like you, we feel connected. No one knows or feels connected to me, and I'm not even that likable. So if I don't get consistent enough for them to just know me and be comfortable watching me because I've been around so long that they're like, yeah, I remember this and this, whether they like me or not, then I'm gonna fail. So I need to be consistent. So I have literally just felt like shit since not posting last week. I was like, I'm fucking losing. I can come up with excuses too. I can be like, you know what I mean? Literally nothing happened in my life that was worth talking about. I didn't do anything. Parts were ordered for the truck, but they weren't here yet, so I couldn't work on it. This was all last week. Now, within the week, they've all gotten here, and they've been installed, and I could talk about it. So now I'm making a video, but that's not okay, because I should have made that video with nothing to talk about. I also I exist, you know what I mean? Even when nothing crazy is going on, I exist. I have stuff to make a video on, a podcast at least, you know what I mean? As much as I was like, I hear people, like podcasters be like, it is a real job, this and that, and I'm like, no, the fuck it's not, I have a real job. I mean, I get where they're coming from now, having the stress of, I have nothing to talk about, but also like, there's levels to this, dude. If you're big enough, you can just get guests, and also you're big, so like, people want to listen to you just because you're who you are. That's not the case with me, but also, all I had to do was fucking talk. I mean, I'm gonna say the same stuff in this one that I was gonna say last week anyways. I can talk about what got done with the truck, but that's fucking almost nothing, and almost negates the purpose of having the other channel. Though I've decided the other channel is gonna get taken more serious, but in a less serious way. The other channel is gonna be more hoonigan style. I was gonna say jackass, like in the skits, clips, like doing a skit, but it's all still automotive because that's my thing. And comedic skits, but with cars. Also, like, not comedic necessarily, but like badass skits. Very Gymkhana hoonigan style. That's kind of always been the goal with the channel, with the Don Markey channel anyways. At times it kind of blended in my head. It was like I haven't been consistent enough with that one to turn it into anything, or like I've had the ideas of what I wanted it to be. And then with the consistency thing, this is simply just talking and it's updates, and it's just once I get a guest, we'll flow. I communicate great and I can hold conversations. Sitting here talking to myself is the struggle, and that's why I didn't make an episode last week. But if I don't make enough episodes, then nobody's ever gonna be on my pod. Nobody wants to be on episode 3 of the pod that nobody's been on yet. Nobody wants to be on any episode of a pod that nobody's been on yet. I really got to get people on here, and then stuff will start happening. My coworkers are down, so I've got people in the works that I'm talking to. But as far as the other channels, so like I was just saying here and off, I want it to be less like consistent vlog wise, like how frequent I upload, at least in the beginning, and less like vlog-ish, like consistently updated, because that's what this is. So, and it'll just be more like attention grabbing video, almost clickbaity, but not like, it's not clickbaiting, like there's no bait. I guess it is bait, but it's like kind of like how bait, like when you use a worm, live bait, it's what the fish actually wanted to eat, it just didn't want to get caught. But there's no catch to this. I'm just gonna post crazy, probably be mostly street drifting videos, to be honest. Street drifting, autocross. I want to get the truck into autocross. I just put 265, 65 18s on. I just picked up my third set of the same wheels I'm running as well. But after the accident, I have one set, got in the accident. Both wheels, front and rear, on the driver's side were destroyed in the accident. So I had to put the rear passenger on the front driver, and then I was running different wheels in the back for a little bit. Went and bought the same set that I crashed in. So then I had a set and a pair, but the set didn't have tires. Was gonna get tires for them. Ended up finding another set with tires on there. Stay with me now. That's my third set of these same wheels. So I now have 3 sets. I now have 2 sets and a pair. 10 of these wheels. What is it? 6 of them got tires on them. 4 of which are good. So that's pretty dope. No? What is it? I got 8 with tires on them. 2 without. And 6 of which are good. But the 65s rub a little bit up front. Really needs to get tubbed, to be honest. But also not really liking. I did the tires really fill it in and it looks good as fuck, but I don't like how high it gets the frame off the ground. The truck's starting to lift up again. I don't straight nowhere. It's honestly the perfect ride height though, because it is clearly still low as fuck. Like I can see it over the roof, but the roof used to be like right here on me. Now it's like right here, which is, you know, it's like at the odds. It used to be like below the nose type shit. And my whole goal was low as possible, but I want to get bigger wheels, probably 20s, possibly 22s, no, fuck, 20s, and some tiny tires. I don't know if I can fit 20s though, it might have to be 19s and some tiny tires, because I want more metal, more wheel, less tire, less sidewall for it to slosh, and it'll handle better. I just put new tie rod ends, outer tie rod ends, and every other bushing came with the drop kit. So I got a whole new front end on all that shit, bro. So I mean, it should be tight as fuck. So I mean, that's pretty dope, especially considering. I know I mentioned this in a clip that'll be in the other video, in the other channel. don't know if I said it last time, but my little brother, shout out to, that's probably disrespectful, shout out to him. He is in the Army, and they sent him to a base in Missouri. So he gets a family day, and the day before he graduates, which is the end of next month. So after crashing the truck less than a month ago, I'm going to attempt to build it good enough to drive it to Missouri from Florida. And it's like 1,200 miles there and back, but like an hour past his base is also Route 66, which turns 100 this year, which I've always wanted to go to. But now that on the year that it turns 100, I'm sure hundreds of thousands of people are on it. That's fucking awesome. So I almost feel obligated to hit that as well. So those are some goals that I have as of right now. Well, that's my goal that I have as of right now. Just get the truck good enough to go visit my little brother up in Missouri. He would also love it as much as like he thinks that stuff's dumb because he knows how dumb I am and like how careless I am and shit. But like he loves the idea of that shit, like cross country and like especially like in something slammed that like you built. Like he lowered his car, and he did a legit coilovers and all that stuff. And before I even did, but I was going through cars at the time and got something that's way more expensive to customize and a lot more work. Not just some bolt-on springs, hacking some frames out. So he's a little thinking that I'm doing it is a little sketchy for him, but the idea of stuff like that is awesome to him. So I sent him a letter talking about it. He hasn't got that letter yet though, and I don't know if they believe it when he reads it. But whether he does or not, when he does see the truck there, he's gonna be like, "That is fucking badass! I can't believe you made it." I bought the truck off my dad. We've had the truck in the family forever. It's like everybody here has driven and been in the truck since it was stock, and then I threw some knobby big tires on it and took it off-road and beat the dog shit out of it for about a year before I slammed it. So it's got all the iterations through me. And he really appreciates that, and I appreciate him for that. Yeah, and my little brother, he's my favorite person for sure. That dude's that dude for real. And so, I mean, he doesn't like, I don't know, hard to explain. I wouldn't say he doesn't have faith. I'm not really too sure what he thinks of me. Definitely not that I'm the brightest. Knows I'm mechanically inclined. But like, I think he knows that like I'm at a certain intelligence level and not give a fuck level that it makes for like a bad storm. Like, I'm smart enough to know how to fix shit and don't care enough about anything to break it because I know how to fix it. But I can really get into the I don't give a fuck and break it really bad stuff. Also, it doesn't really matter if you know how to fix it if you're in fucking bumfuck Mississippi on your way up to Missouri and shit breaks and you're broke as fuck and you ain't got nothing on you and it's just you and your fucking year-old dog and your girlfriend. It'll be a little rough because my girl and our fucking terrible co-host hasn't been in here once. Boylston will be going with us, but you know he just got a cup. He just had a nice bowl of ice cream, 2 bowls of ice cream actually. So he's out there fucking shit up right now for sure. I actually just gave him a fucking milk jug. I just finished the milk, so he's probably tearing that shit up. He fucking loves milk. Maybe fucking water bottles every now and then, but if you give him a milk jug after you finish it, he goes ham on it, chews through that bitch so fast, and then fucking gets to licking up the milk. Yeah, you get a good flow going, but then you can really fall off with these solo little podcasts for shows. It's pretty rough out here. Can't let you.
not much going on other than that. Yeah, I guess. I don't know if I should talk about guns. I got a gun right here.
And I've been trying to trade this for an ARP. It's just so big. It's a Gen 5 Glock 20. It is not got one in it. But, I mean, cheap, light, and laser, but nonetheless, light and laser, so I mean, that's pretty cool. Chrome, it's got a gold Benji on the back here on the back plate. But, I'm pretty sure, other than the back plate, it's MOS ready, but I'm pretty sure all of them are. I'm also pretty sure that this chrome top is a stock option. The barrel is also chrome up here, if you see. Not right here though, which is weird. And it's not in chrome the whole way down. But yeah, so it is just a stock Glock. 10 mil is my thing though. It has been. I did a bunch of research on them. Kind of went on a deep dive because I'm kind of like I like a lot of cars. I like a lot of guns, and I get that you can have some for toys, but I feel like in certain scenarios you need certain ones. Like as far as guns, especially, you should have an everyday carry and a home defense, and then depending on where you live, something for hunting before you go and get like other ones that would be for less purposeful uses, I guess, such as there'd be other ones that would be used for less purposeful uses, like a toy, such as honestly, you need like the fundamentals, because what are you doing with a toy when you don't have an everyday or a home defense? You know what I mean? In the same way to play as the cars, why do you have a track car that is like super uncomfortable and barely gets you to work because you work far as fuck? You need a daily driver before you have a track car or a tow rig. I mean, it's different with cars because cars are pretty versatile, and I guess in a way guns can be too, but like just like when you get down to the statistics and like the science of guns, it's different, and it's some of it's opinionated, but also like just factual. Quick rounds put holes through things, but don't knock them down very well. So you go and get a quick round, a fast moving round, a small fast moving round, and put 5-6 holes in this person in your concealed carry, and they don't go down because you didn't hit them in the right spot, and it's just little holes. They can still shoot back now. They can possibly still fight. Whatever the case may be. Something like a 10 mil, you can get them in a low enough grain too, where they're moving fast as fuck too, like just as fast as plenty of other rounds, like rifle speeds. But at the same time, you can also get a 200 grain bullet that's like pushing a bear back, dropping like they're used for a bear. So a fucking 220-pound man kicks in your door, it's fucking knocking him on his ass, even if you hit him in his shoulder. You know what I mean? You ain't even gotta hit him in a vital spot, but he's going down. Now he can't even use that arm to shoot, to do anything. You hit him once. So whereas your smaller, quicker moving round, you gotta hit him where it hurts, this and that. It's just, but also, 10 mil being a good, like a bigger, like harder hitting round, is no good compared to like a shotgun, or is not as good compared to a shotgun, because you still gotta hit them with a pistol, which in a panic moment up in it, you're like, they're moving, you're moving, it's dark. You got a buckshot and a shotgun, there's not even much aiming, and you're definitely hitting them. And I mean, that is not hard hitting like I just was talking about, but extremely effective. And then that, you can hold a couple in it, that followed behind a slug, because you can obviously switch up the shells you got in them. That stuns them, slows them down, slug them down. Boom. You know what I mean? And that's a home defense. You got a home defense. The 10 mil could be your everyday carry. You get caught out in the street, somebody tries to mug you, something, like an animal comes up on you, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Personally, I take my dog to a park right down the street all the time, every morning, and some lady just filmed her dog getting eaten by a fucking alligator there. The fact that you filmed it means that I hope it happens to you next. Whoever you are, you piece of shit bitch. Die. Yeah. To her poor chocolate lab. Rip to you. Yeah, and they had the gator removed. I think it's fucked up to have the gator removed. A bunch of people were bitching that people shouldn't feed gators because then they don't see us as threats and then they'll do stuff like that. I hope you know that, I hope that everyone knows and realizes that a gator does not have to be fed by a human to see a dog as a meal if it's hungry. Dogs look like fucking deer to gators, I'm sure. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And like, what? It's just another animal to a gator. Like, the only reason it doesn't fight you is because it sees the power and the agility that you have, and they probably fucking past experience, you know. I'm sure there's something that's indistinctive, or like indistinguished in them at this point, that they're like, yeah, those are the smarter, superior beings. Watch them, but if you can catch them lacking, you know what I mean. But as far as like a dog, yeah, they're eating that shit 10 out of 10 times. I don't give a fuck if that gator's ever been fed by a person. You send a dog through the Everglades, gators ain't never seen a person, ain't never been fed by nobody. They're snatch that bitch up, 100%. And guess what? Them bitches are hard to fucking kill. Like most people know, I'm not even sure if it was a myth or not, to be honest with you. But like, they got like a quarter size on the back spot on the back of their head, this little soft spot that you could probably kill them with a 9 with. But if he latches onto my dog with a 10 mil, if I start mag dumping with my 10 mil, I'm probably gonna kill the gator, more than likely. At least get him wounded and letting go. Fucking 10 mils pack a punch. And I just found, we went to the American Gun and Pawn and Gun. American Pawn and Gun, I think it is, up in Brooksville, and it's a pretty badass. It's a pawn shop, but it's basically just a gun shop. And they have all kinds of shit. Always have great deals, and they have civil defense, something like that. Critical defense, civil defense, something. 60 grains, 10 mil rounds. 2,400 feet per second is what it says on the box. Looked up some reviews and some videos on it. Stock Glock, 2,500 feet per second all day. With a KKM barrel in that bitch, it was seeing 2,700 feet per second, which is insane. The penetration you're gonna get from that, I can hit a gator anywhere. Definitely cracking shit. The show. You know, I mean, like I said, I think it's fucked up that they took the gator out, mostly because that gator was doing that, with or without being fed by people. I don't even think the gator's been fed by people, to be honest with you. I think it was just a regular gator, a regular wild gator. And the lady just was careless. She was, I mean, first of all, fed by people or not, what the fuck? Like, how you let your dog get that close to it? Everyone knew that gator was it. It's a, like, dude, this part, like, it's literally just trails, and there's some big ass rocks on the side of this spring. The spring is not that big. I could fucking punt the football across it from any point, right? And there's a big ass gator in there. Everybody knows this. I don't know how the fuck this happened. Whatever. I would have killed the gator. I would have killed the gator saving my dog, bro. You fucking sat there and filmed it, and then they still took the gator. Fuck you. Fuck the people who took the gator. That's fucked up. And I like that place. The place is sick. I met this dope ass dude out there. Do not know his name. But yeah. He was on some shit. But he was talking all kinds of flat earth to me and how corrupt the government was, which I'm all for that shit. I was cool all day. I thought it was awesome. And he had a pet goat, so like I was really just fucking with dude's goat. You know what I mean? Boyle met the goat. He thought he was fucking sick as fuck. They hung out. Can't believe Boyle ain't been here this whole fucking time. What a piece of shit. Yeah. Boyle's doing good though. For anybody that gives a fuck if this makes it, this channel makes it, our father channel makes it, and people know who Boyle is. He's doing good right now. A year. It's fucking June, so like a year and fucking 4 or 5 months right now. Just turned a year and 5 months, so he's getting a little, like he was starting to like learn stuff and do good, and now he's getting to like I already know it, but I don't really give a fuck that you're saying at stage. And I think it's funny because like I'm the dad, and that dude's fucking, other than right now, because there's probably food out there. And also, I think she's trying to keep him out of here, Carly, which I don't like because he's my fucking co-host. But he's basically my shadow, so he's obsessed with me as much as I am with him. And he listens to me great, so I mean, he has his moments for sure. Like when we're out and he's got a good sniff on something, yeah, he'll give a fuck what I gotta say. But as far as car, yeah, he don't really give a fuck what she has to say ever. And I think that's awesome. Because that's my dog. And I think it's so funny. He basically be rage baiting that bitch, but that's his mama, so he shouldn't be doing it. Yeah. I love him, though. This is really all we got. I guess I could go grab it for the end of the car. I might do that. But other than that, I'm probably gonna fucking close this out. I feel like it should be longer, but I don't really even know how long it's fucking been. No, not long enough for a decent podcast, but I'm by my fucking self. And I know I'm not famous yet, so I can't even start name dropping. Nothing too crazy's happened recently other than me building my truck. I've had some shit ass days at work. I'll tell you that. Record temperatures all week for the last 2 weeks. It's been fucking heat advisory from Monday to Monday. I'm fucking still outside on the weekends too. I almost had a heat stroke on Wednesday. Fucking push through that shit. Work fucking Thursday, Friday. They asked me to work Saturday. I said, suck a dick and die. Not doing it. Stayed home and did a bunch of work on the truck anyways. Fucking hour tie rods. I had to go get wheels. I swapped wheels and tires around. That was fucking shit. So, Sunday, big chillin' yesterday, which was Father's Day. So, I guess that's my excuse for not doing the video then. I really want to post these videos late Sunday because most of my fan base, I'm only assuming, is going to be blue collar because of the fact that I am, and also that's like the people who listen to pop and shit. It's kind of just how it goes. So that'll be like roughly the time I'm going for it. What are you doing?
Try it.
Let's roll. You ready to smoke?
Yeah, I just rolled it, and your mom needs us to all draw stick figures of ourselves to send to your brother so that he can laugh, and then write a little,
Hell yeah.
I haven't even drawn it. I practiced drew myself.
You practice drew your stick figure?
Your dad did very good actually, and drew like exactly what he looks like.
As a stick?
No, he Said fuck the stick figure. He went full bubble character.
Oh,
He was
self-portrait.
wearing a Bengals jersey with his Jordans on and a hat on, and his face.
Oh, jeez.
You'll look at his face, and it literally looks like his face. I was like, how the fuck did you draw your face like that?
Yeah, considering you can't even see.
He sat at the kitchen table with the light on, and his glasses. That's
Alright.
awesome.
I'll be honest, like, you know some oil in here?
Some popper.
Yeah.
He's been asking for treats back to back.
Sounds about right. Yeah, so also, like I said, coworkers wanted to come on, and I do blue collar. It's most of the people who listen to pods and shit too. Just being at work and shit, and that'll be like who I relate to, where most of my riffs will come from. Kind of just feel like it'll be the natural order of it. So I want to start posting late Sunday, like Sunday night-ish, so you wake up Monday morning, refresh your YouTube or something for your pods, and you see me, or some Monday morning-ish around that time. So this is going to be up on a Monday,
So Daddy.
late as fuck, but we'll keep the schedule. What are you doing? Huh? Jeez.
That's all he's been waiting for. You want me to shut this so you can...
Yeah. So, told you I'd get him for the end of the pod. As you can see, this boy is not much bigger. He's fucking tiny. He's barely at my knee. His fucking wheelbase is nothing. He's like a squirrel. Cutest fucking thing ever, though. Come here, Oil. Come here. And it's funny because I named him Oil Stain. He was super light. His name was Oil Stain no matter what. But he did have these stains when he was younger. But he was super light. Like, his lightest parts on him up here is like what he was when he was younger. And he just kept getting darker. And his oil stains got darker and more predominant. And everybody just thinks it was so funny because, and ironic, because they're like, yeah, you named him Oil Stain. The oil stains just kept getting better and better on him. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, lucky to draw, I guess. This fucking... He's honestly the perfect puppy. He's like size-wise and everything. He's got such an amazing attitude. And then he's just like a little pocket puppy. So he's going on the road trip with us. And we're going to Missouri. He's going to Missouri to see his uncle, huh? Now watch him. He's so good at fucking... Ow! 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 Oil! Easy! Easy! Easy, huh? You gotta be easy. Ow! Ow! Easy. Hear me? Gotta be easy. Hey! Easy. Huh? Yeah, good boy. See, he'll always go grab a toy or something as soon as you say easy. Usually, I think you can tell I wasn't really hurt, but the second he really hurts me, and I'm like, ow, if I fucking really hit him with a decent ow, he just fucking spazzes and just licks the fuck out of me for the next like 10 minutes trying to say sorry and shit. And I'm like, alright, dude. Like, now you're just more annoying than when you hurt me. With the spam kisses and shit, but...
It is appreciated. It is appreciated.
Yep, so that's what's going on right now with me. This is what he looks like. Probably fucking huge compared to, well, you guys saw him like fucking 3 weeks ago, but he hasn't seen the main channel in a minute.